Grand Rising, brethren, I'm going to give you an update of my garden. So, Yui gave me this thyme plant. It is growing well. I bought the other two. At Home Depot, and they're thriving. I picked this plant up yesterday at Home Depot. Good price. And eventually I will put it in a hanging basket. My African violet, they're going great, flowering. These are new. So these are going to be rooting pretty soon. Let me check. To see if they started. See? Started rooting already. So these with African violet, what do? You cut the leaves, you put them in water, and in a few weeks they root. So I got one going here. Let me see these. Yeah, these are rooting too. Yeah. So eventually now I will plant. When they get more root, I will plant them and expand my collection. So I like plants that you can propagate. So I got one, two, three, four, five sets rooting. All right. This is my Jamaican ginger plant. I think I mentioned before it takes about 10 months. So when the weather is really hot and sunny, most of these plants will be outside on the balcony. But winter, I will bring them in and hopefully I'll get some ginger from this one. All right. Now let's look up here now. Let's look up here. My cacti collection. Again, doing great. I got some cacti here as well. They're really enjoying the morning sun. I got some down here as well. Now, this is how I make plants. I'm propagating this one. See, they're rooting very well to make new ones, yeah? The purple one I gave you, bro, as I told you, you can root them and make new plants, yeah? I picked up this cactus because I visited a friend and it looks beautiful with the flowers on top, right? This is Leaf Alive rooting. Yeah, this is Leaf Alive rooting right here. Another Leaf Alive growing well. Now this is my hibiscus. So I learned yesterday that they were not flowering because they were not getting enough sunlight. So I had to revamp everything, make space. I tell you something, it's not easy trying to figure out how to. Here's another Leaf Alive rooting. I got this one rooting. Let me just give it some more sun. Yeah, great day. And actually it's not a Leaf Alive, it's a baby I forgot the name of the plant. Anyway, let me go here, bro. The mint plants are doing great. Why? I had to shift them, and then I got this night light. See the night light with 4 arms. So I point the arms nighttime and give them some light. A neighbor gave me this one. Right here. I have this type and this type, but I never had this one. This is the one my grandmother smuggled many years ago from Jamaica. So in her memory, I have this one going. That's a new one. I bought this one very tiny, bro. And it's doing great. Doing great. I got this one rooting in water. This one is rooting in water as well. Gonna make some plants like this one out of these two. The spider plants are doing well, bro. You won't get babies unless it gets light. And with the babies, you can make new ones, yeah? So I got some babies coming out on that side, yeah? This one, I actually got this one from Jackie James many years ago. And I'm glad I brought it back to life, you know? This one is actually from about almost 40 years ago. Almost died. I'm glad I got it back, you know? Man, I love this vase. You used to go to Chinatown and buy this. They used to bring some food stuff from China. And if you remember at one time, I filled it with soya beans so we can practice the finger technique and strengthen the hands, the wrist, and the forearm and that kind of stuff, right? So at one time, this was filled with soya beans, but it makes a good planter. I wish I had a couple more, you know? I think I picked it up many years ago for about $50 in Chinatown, yeah? Now let's go to my callaloo. Man, I can't even count these callaloos anymore. Ever since I put the nightlife over it, I probably right now have, I know I have well over 100 seedlings coming up. Look at it, look at it. Bro, look at it. Look at it. This is my green onion. Strictly from the onions. Here's some leaf alive propagating in water. I told you I could give you some tomato plants, right? So we got 4 here. And we got another 3 here. And the one down there seems to be alive, yeah? Okay, what else? What else? Some more purple plant propagating, growing. Now listen to this. Yui gave me this yesterday, and it comes up every winter. This is Jamaican scallion. I didn't know Jamaican scallion survived the winter. Something new to me, but look at it, bro. Look at it. So I look forward to growing this one. If it's successful, I'll give you some, yeah? Some more purple plant propagating. This is another type of leaf alive, this one. I believe I originally may have gotten this one from you. Some more purple ones propagating. Some more thyme right here. Let's go on this side, bro. I was downstairs when somebody threw this plant out. This one right here. So I cleaned it up. This is brand new shoot. Now here's the bug. You see that white stuff, bro? I gotta spray it down to control it. That's what you call the spider mite. Very, fuzzy and whatever. But if I don't get rid of it, this plant will die, right? So I'm glad this is coming together. Now, a neighbor who moved out the building gave me this plant at least 30 years ago. And it almost died. So I'm glad I'm bringing it back. So I got one piece here, bringing it back. And here's another piece from the mother. Here's another piece. I'm bringing this back as well, yeah? Now, look at this. Doing very well. Doing very well. Nice. Someone gifted me this one. Struggling with it for a while. And here's another one behind it. Doing very well. This spider plant looks as if it needs some water. But this is one I propagate myself from the babies, okay? Well, this plant, I gave you this once, bro. I remember giving you, and it's a hard plant to kill. So I don't know if you killed it or what happened to it, but this plant grows like crazy. This is the one where the leaves can cut you. You can see the leaf has got some sawtooth type serration to it, right? Yeah, this leaf can actually cut you, right? It grows like crazy. All it needs is water usually, right? What else? This is coming along. Another piece here coming along. This is croton. One type of croton coming along very well. Some more purple plant enjoying the sunlight. Another variety of leaf of life here doing its thing. This one is coming up. Now, here's what I did. So from the water now, these leaf of life, once they root, I put them in these small containers. And when they grow some more on the balcony, I will transfer them eventually to bigger containers, right? So, what can I say, bro? This one has been a struggle. This one has been a struggle, but it's alive. That's the main thing. I gotta spray it down for those pesky spider mites. Bruh, I've had this one literally for at least over 30 years. It used to be much larger, probably about 4 feet tall. But you know, plants, some pests get to them, or I make some mistake of not lighting them or watering them, and have to revive them, right? A miniature rubber plant. Yes, miniature rubber plant. You can see a little piece shooting out in between here. You can see a little piece right here shooting out. Yeah, a little piece coming up in between. Right there you can see it. Right there, right? So it's anytime you see shoots, great sign, yeah? Yeah, I'm making some more of this one. Because I can't afford to buy the plants when they're large, bro. This is some bok chow. I don't know if the ants got to the leaves when I brought them home, so I brought two from Home Depot, good price, probably about $1.99. So the leaves look as if the ant got to them, but I gotta put a wee bit more water. This one I'm propagating in water. This is the life, bro. You know, community work is one thing, but we gotta find ways of giving ourselves peace. I don't know if I've showed you this before. Leaf of life coming along. Leaf of life coming along right here. Planted them in water. Oh, where's my money tree? I think I gave you one of this, right? The money tree, yeah. So my money tree is doing well. I see as if it has some like a pest on it. If you look at the leaves, you see those white stuff, bro? I gotta take it to the sink, get rid of it, spray it down, because this is what's going to kill them eventually, right? I see some more right here, them white stuff. So part of what I do every time I do a quick check to make sure I can control the pest. Once you have as many plants as I do, you will always have pests, but you got to control it. Just like life, we have some human pests. We can't control those. We can only control our response to the human type. All right? So that's what's going on. Mother Nature is great. It's all about nature. It's all about the natural. It's all about that, bro. It's all about that. It's all about that. All I need is some bees and some ladybugs. But the indoor garden is The indoor garden is coming along, looking better every few weeks. I kind of find a way to reposition stuff to create the ambience, the harmonious environment. Now, I'm going to plant these soon. You see like how the onion is, oh my gosh, this one is prospering, bro. This one is doing well. So I'm going to plant those, chop them down, and get some more, you know, so I don't have to keep going to the supermarket to, I don't have to keep going to the supermarket, bro. We got to grow what we eat to the extent we can because the food is killing us. Oh, here's another set of callaloo. Ever since I pointed the night light, the plant light over it, they're springing up. And here's another set of, another variety of leaf alive. Okay? Yeah, this set of callaloo seedlings haven't popped up yet. So I'm going to have excess callaloo. So you're welcome to some, bro. You're welcome to some. All right? I love my garden, bro. And I look forward to putting most of these critters on the balcony so they can get even more sun, you know?